Baby's not gonna eat it. It's for somebody that had a baby. We're making a lasagna that they can heat up at their house. Happy Saturday. We are chilling, making some food. Bree's over there relaxing. And yeah, lasagna sounded really good, so we're doing it. I've made this once before. I know what I did wrong, or not wrong, but I know what I wanted to change about it. So we learned last time. We learned. Yeah. So let's do this. We need to get this stuff going. Sausage cooking. Now I'm gonna make enough for two. I'm gonna give one to a friend that just had a baby, and then we're gonna save one for dinner. Bella, how's it going? Natty, how are you? Hello, happy Saturday, right? Jeez, time's flying. All right. So yeah, we are making two lasagnas, so I need to double up. Need to get some water boiling too. Kobe Cheese, how are you? Yeah, happy Saturday, Katie. How are you? Like I said, we're making lasagna. The best thing is, the one that I'm making for our friends who just had a baby, I'm gonna put in this so they can just freeze it, bake it later, and then throw it away. They don't have to owe me anything. So I'm doing so good, Kobe. How are you doing? Yeah, of course. Go fast. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Doing a little pop-up. We're still gonna go live tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing like a brunch, Sunday afternoon brunch. We're gonna do eggs Benedict, and I think I'm gonna try my hand at home fries tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I do need to get some salt or some water going for the noodles. I'm jumping the gun a little bit on the noodles here. But I absolutely hate when I forget to put water on the stove and have to start from cold. So we're gonna put it on there just kind of mild. So, trying to think ahead here. Why is this turn? There we go, medium heat on that. Like I said, I'm making this for a friend that just had a baby, one of our neighbors, good neighbors. You started content. Bella, that's awesome. You started making content, is that what you mean? And yeah, doing so good. Go fast, thank you. Since I am making this for somebody else, I'm gonna be putting some gloves on today, since it's not just for us. But stick around, lasagna is gonna be epic, and it's for a baby. We're not gonna feed lasagna to the baby, but you know what I'm saying. Dry my hands up real good. So I got two different kinds of sausage here. I got mild Italian, and then I got sweet. Nope, just kidding. I got mild Italian. I was gonna get the sweet one, which just means there's extra basil in it, but I didn't. I thought I did. Cam, how's it going? Yeah, Bella. And hey, not Patrick, how are you? It's like all the peeps are in here today. Cam, I think there's a P.O. box. I didn't check the P.O. box, but I think there is one in there for tomorrow. Just so you know. So that'll be exciting for Cam. Doing so good. How are you doing? I think last time you were in here, you said you were sick. Yeah, if you guys could if you like this, it proves that you were here. It's like an alibi, right? You're like, no, I didn't rob that bank. I was at home liking Gunners Live. Check it out. It's like proof. No mail tomorrow. Yeah, but I can still go to my P.O. box. I can get to it tomorrow. It's like a lobby that I can get into. Okay, so I'm taking the skins off here. And subscribe. That's correct, Cam. You're correct. Thank you. Proves that you were here and proves that you know where you're smart. Ugh, trash bag. So we're doubling up. Like I said, we're making two lasagnas. So anything I thought I knew about making one lasagna, I gotta double. But we'll start cooking ours that we're gonna eat for dinner before we start putting together the second one. That way they should be done, in a general decent time so you guys can see it. not have to sit around here all day. And I got a little trick with the ricotta. I think a lot of people don't, maybe not a lot of people, but I don't really like ricotta. I just really don't like the texture of it. But what I like to do in a lasagna that I've done a couple times is I'll take the ricotta and we'll mix it up with some mozzarella cheese, and we'll kind of make it more of like a paste rather than the texture that it is. And what that'll do is we'll be able to pipe it in, and it won't just be so thick and just ricotta, you know? So, really. Well, you already liked and subscribed to it. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate you very much. I love the subs. They're free. Likes are also free. And like we talked about earlier, likes prove that you're real and you have an alibi. What are we doing for tomorrow's live? Tomorrow we're gonna do brunch. So we're making eggs Benedict, and I'm gonna make some home fries and just kind of, yeah, like brunch eggs Benedict. I'm excited. I've made it before, and it's delicious. And I got a new blender today. Super exciting stuff, I know. But yeah, that was kind of fun to mess around with. And Bree is free. Bree is here, but she's recovering from her surgery. She had ankle surgery on Friday. What's a brunch? It's kind of like breakfast, lunch. It's like what you would have like when you slept in and you don't quite want. It's kind of, I don't know, breakfast, lunch. Yeah, brunch. Okay. Hurry up with this. Got in there. Pork goes in the center. Yeah, brunch. Yeah. Might sound weird, but I washed my gloves. Okay. Yeah, just start breaking up all this sausage. I've never made this on a double order before. Will the live be at the usual time? Yeah, go fast. Normal time. We're just going to do kind of like breakfast for dinner, but like brunch for dinner, you know? It's just one of those things we were talking about, or maybe somebody mentioned it, and Bree's never really had eggs Benedict, I don't think. She's just never really ordered it, so we're going to make it. You got fonts, you're lucky. I don't even know how to do that. Way over my head. Way above my pay grade. I love that, though. That's cool. Yeah, she's right over there on the couch. She had ankle surgery, so she's recovering. In a lot of pain, but she's doing well. Bree's a champ, so... Oh, you use an app, okay. Yeah, we slept on the couches last night, watched a couple movies. We watched Pain Hustlers on Netflix. It was good. It was really good. Better than I thought it was going to be. So if you need something to watch tonight, watch Pain Hustlers. It's pretty cool. I know, go fast. I'm gonna make homemade, obviously hollandaise. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try to make some home fries too. I got a couple russet potatoes. We're probably gonna boil them. I'll chop them up. Maybe saute some onions with some butter and stuff like that, and try to make our own home fries. I've never really done that, but I'm sure we can pull it off. Black olives is good with pasta. I beg to differ. Can Bree walk right now? Yeah, she's in like a boot though, like a hard boot. But she has to walk on crutches. She can't put any weight on her ankle. So she's just been like, she's got a little knee scooter for like bathroom trips for code yellows, and then crutches. So I just actually set up one of our camping chairs in the garage, and she sat outside for like an hour. And was reading a book, getting some sun. So, Stacy, how's it going? God, my arm's tired already from breaking up all this sausage. Whew. No, you're fine. Well, thanks, Stacy. Yeah, we're making lasagna. We're making 2 lasagnas today. One for a friend and one for us for dinner. So, just got to get through all this dang sausage. And again, that's why I'm wearing gloves. I usually don't wear gloves because I'm cooking for me and Bree. But today, we're cooking for other people, so we're going to wear gloves. All right, I am gonna change up this sausage a little bit. Every time I make spaghetti and I use sausage like this, obviously there's a bunch of flavor and seasonings in it already. I like to do, thank you, Stacy. Sorry, someone commented on my vid. Nice. Getting comments on your vids. That's always exciting. Is that your son there? Oh, my son is not here. But I do need to find the... And yes, we're using jarred stuff. Because, why not? Alright. So usually when I do something like this, I add some granulated onion in here. I think it helps. Actually, just do all of it and then refill it. Oh, see the onion already. It's just changes it for the better. Yeah, so once we brown all this, we're gonna add sauce to it, and then we're just gonna let it simmer for a little while, and then I will put together a ricotta and mozzarella thing. I actually have a block of mozzarella in the freezer right now, because I want it to get a little bit harder before we grate it. The mozzarella sometimes is so soft, it's hard to grate. Hopefully 3 jars of sauce fit in here. Maybe let's do 2.5 jars, then we'll use the other half of the jar for like the base. I don't know, do you guys remember when I made this one time? I made lasagna once before. I don't remember. I think it was about this time last year. And again, I don't believe you, black olives good in pasta. I don't like olives. So, no thanks. And plus, what kind of pasta? Just plain pasta? Just plain pasta and olives doesn't sound good. Where is Steve? He's over there on the couch. He's laying down. Once I bust out the CHEESE, he'll be over here. That's for sure. I guess we can start doing a couple other things while this is browning up. Save a little bit of time here. Flipped a pancake. After school club cooking? 67-year-old teacher, not a joke, flipped a pancake I didn't see as I was washing the dishes. I go to after school. Nice. Olives and mushrooms and go. Same Nick. Nick's a smart man. Smart man, go fast. That was actually one of the things we were messaging the people that I'm going to make this lasagna for, or some friends that know them. We're trying to surprise them. And they were like, I know that they don't like mushrooms, either of them. And I was like, then they're in good company, because I don't either. But I want to break this up a lot. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier once it gets a little browner. Okay, there we go. And we're going to cut up some fresh basil too. Because like I said, I'm going to mix it with the ricotta. I got a trick for the ricotta. Is that it? You putting real onions and garlic in it? Yeah, MC, I put some dried onion here, and then yeah, I'm gonna hook it up. I promise. But I want to cut up some fresh basil because I'm gonna mix this basil in with the ricotta, and it's gonna do a lot. But yeah, the shortcuts we're taking today are jarred sauce because I didn't feel like. Yeah, MC, thank you. I didn't feel like making sauce today. And we're using, what else? We're doing Parmesan and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know, he threw me off. Which isn't hard to do. Alright, let's see. That's probably enough-ish basil. I'm going to rinse these really quick. Yeah, that's what I'm using, Nick. That's what I've found over the years. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I think Rayo's is really good, obviously. But I mean, Prego, literally for just jarred sauce, and usually you can get it on sale. It's really good. I always buy the roasted garlic and Parmesan one, and I agree with you. I totally agree. That's probably not enough basil. This basil. But I guarantee this is going to be really good. It may not be as good as your grandma's or, you know, whatever, but I'm not trying to be as good as your grandma. By the way, tell your grandma I said hi. What are we watching now that the Olympics are not on? Good question. We've been watching a little bit of that series Alone. We watched that movie, a couple movies last night. We watched Project X, which is funny. We watched that other one called Pain Hustlers, which again was really good. I don't know, man. We're just kind of in between stuff. We finished the Mr. Beast games on YouTube, which was pretty good. You know, just stuff like that, just kind of randomly. But with no football and no Olympics, it's getting pretty bleak. But, you know, baseball's coming back up, so. What's my favorite food of all time? Roasted garlic and Parmesan is the best. Probably pizza. If I could only have one. Maybe pizza. Pizza's amazing. Alright, that should be probably enough basil. Let me chop this up. God, we're getting close. I want to get a little color on this too, though. Not just gray. It's a lot of sausage, but we're gonna need it. That was 2 packages. Okay. I got the oven preheated. I probably jumped the gun on that a little bit. I mean, basketball's pretty good. But Bree and I don't typically just watch basketball. I know that, you know, the March Madness is coming up here pretty soon. I don't know. Not the biggest basketball person. I much prefer to go to a live game. Much prefer that. Alright, we're going to chiffonade all this. It's the only fancy term I know. Hey, Coburn! There's the legend. How are you, Coburn? Hope you're well. Haven't seen you in a bit. We're making lasagna for a baby. That's my clickbait title, lasagna for a baby. It's not for a baby, it's because somebody had a baby. So, that's why. And that's also why I'm wearing gloves. So, yeah. Yeah, this should be plenty. Okay. I need a clean knife, though. We'll set this. Sorry. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Coburn. Hope everybody's well. Alright. I need this small, like ribbony. And we're doing garlic bread. Bree and I are having garlic bread. Obviously I didn't make the bread, but we're doing it the right way. Okay. That's a lot of basil, but we're gonna need it. So there we go. Chiffonade basil in there. Let's go. All right. This knife is considered clean. Just gonna rinse it. All right. Check on our sausage here. Perfect. All right. Now, yeah, this is getting nice and brown. We're pretty much done babysitting this. We'll add the sauce here in a minute. And the extra onions that I add in there really, really are doing a difference. Chernobyl. What do you mean? Oh, Chernobyl? Hot tub time machine? Yeah, I feel you, Coburn. I feel you. Just try to remember that just because you're feeling something today doesn't mean you'll feel it tomorrow. And, you know, a lot of times time, like when I'm stressed, I usually go for a walk. Try to get out and do a mile or two if you can, if you have the capability. I feel like that helps. Definitely rest. You know, things like that. All right. I don't want to itch my nose. Okay. Again, I'm cooking for somebody, so. In UK, Talking to teenagers is the most scariest thing. Is arguing with somebody today. I mean, teenagers are pretty scary. So, yeah. Where's the dogs? They're here. They're just napping. Once I break out the cheese, they'll be around. I promise. Okay. All right, still going on this. All right, let's make our cheese mixture. I feel like it's time. Coburn, he said he was on winter break, but I'll let Cam answer that. All right. Fresh parm. We're gonna need a lot. We're gonna grate pretty much all of this. Yeah, they'll be here for food, 100%. All right, brand new parm. It's gonna take me forever to grate this. Oy. My arm's already tired from all that sausage. You know what I mean. That sounded bad. Don't clip that. How you doing, love? You good? Okay. Pause. Oh, sorry, Grizz. You said pause. Evangelina, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. I hate grating fresh parm, but it's so good. Actually, is this Pecorino Romano? No, it's Parmigiano Reggiano. You can see it stamped inside there. JB, what's happening? We're making lasagna for a baby. Baby lasagna. I'm glad you're doing good. And JB, I'm just chilling. I think I just answered, but yeah, we're making lasagna. We're making 2 lasagnas, actually. One for us and one for a baby. Someone we know had a baby. This is tiring. Ugh. Yeah, if you're having a little bit of fun, please consider liking this. It helps me out with the algorithm, it really does. Plus, it proves you were here, right? Hey, from France, how are you? Mirko, how are you? Thanks for coming in. June and Bree watched the hockey game the other night, Avs versus what? We didn't. I haven't watched hockey since the Olympics. Kind of on an Olympic high. Oh, look at that. Fresh grated Parmesan. Hell yeah, Coburn. All right, fresh grated parm. We need, mix this a little bit. I guess I should probably start getting some of these noodles going, huh? All right, we'll turn the water up. It's kind of going faster than I thought, which is good. Baby lasagna. Yeah, Madeline, it's for somebody that had a baby. We're making them a lasagna. Not for an actual baby. And they're not miniature. It's normal lasagna, but it's for somebody who just had a baby. Trying to, give them a break on cooking and stuff, so. One of my neighbors. Which, we're always doing stuff for the neighborhood and the community a little bit, so. Alright. So like I said at the beginning, if you weren't here, I'm not the biggest fan of ricotta. It's don't really it's a texture thing for me. So, yeah, thanks, Bella. Yeah, I think so too, Nick. Sorry, Go Fast. I keep saying Nick. It's Go Fast. Alright, so here we go. Ricotta in. Trash. So we're going to mix. This is going to be ricotta, and we're going to put Parmesan in here. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of mozzarella and the fresh basil in here and mix this up. And then this is what we're going to use as the in-between layers, right? I think lasagna has 2 different things. You can do a bechamel, which is that creamy cheese, or this kind, and this is kind of rough. So we want to get this broken up. Because I think just plain ricotta is not that fun. It's not that great. So we're gonna make it cooler. Plus it's the texture, I don't know. Well, I mean, I feel you, Coburn, but we're in this lasagna. See, I'm already kind of making it a little bit creamier here. We're gonna put some parm in here. So it's gonna be nice and cheesy. over there, and we're gonna put our fresh basil right in here. Yeah, all of it. And then I want to add some mozzarella in here too. Oh yeah, see? This is the secret. Not a secret. I'm sure I learned this somewhere. But look. So now you got your ricotta with a bunch of Parmesan in there, and there's fresh basil in there. And so we're gonna like use this as a piping bag, and we'll pipe it in. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, I feel like I need to grate more cheese, unfortunately. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Yeah, look at that. The fresh basil in the ricotta. Might be a goat move, might be. Good. Had this in the freezer for half an hour, it did almost nothing. Thanks, freezer. All right, let's turn this down. We're gonna add 2 sauces in here. Me and the wife are on vacay in Whistler, BC, Harry. Dang, you're so lucky. I think when Bree's ankle's better, we're gonna try to get out of town for a couple days. Not sure what or where, but we'll figure something out. Once she's back on the mend. So, cut the rind and throw it in the food processor and save the elbow. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's super cool, Harry. You're lucky. All right, I feel like 2 of these. I think we're gonna go 2.5 jars. I'd rather have it. That was the thing that I learned last time making lasagna on the live. It wasn't saucy enough. It was a little dry. It was still good. So we're gonna do 2.5 jars to make sure it's saucy. And we'll take the rest of this and we'll put them on the bottom of each lasagna as like the base, you know? But we're gonna let this all kind of, so much sauce and so much sausage, you guys. I feel like I'm catering right now. This is crazy. It's a lot. Do you need help finding your phone, babe? Got it. Okay. Archie likes to hide her phone from her. Okay. So we're gonna let this chill. We gotta do this. Cheese. Alright, water's boiling. How long do lasagna noodles take? I feel like they take like 12 or 13 minutes. Yeah, you're lucky, Harry. Add water to the bottle and get those last bits. I might not feel like Coburn on that. And I feel like if I needed it, I would. But we have like extra, so. Oh yeah, thanks, Harry. Babe Harry says, hope you heal up well. Same, Coburn. Same. And actually, we were talking, you've been a little away, which is fine. We haven't seen Chevy in a while, which has been weird. Chevy hasn't been in the lives in a while. I went to Chevy's YouTube page to see if there was like an email or some sort of contact, and there's not, so. Coburn, 10 memberships? Oh my gosh, you're insane. Coburn, thank you. Everybody, Coburn, you're amazing. Thank you. Everybody say, please say hi. Rest in peace, Harry. Sherry, I know, right? Coburn, thank you. Again, thank you. Still none for Bree. Nope. Bree's not in, I don't think. Are you watching, babe? No, Bree's not in. But Bree's a member and a moderator, so she's good. But thank you, though. Seriously, Coburn, you've gifted more memberships to this channel than like anybody, so thank you. You really don't have to do that, but much appreciated. All right. So again, we're adding mozzarella into this ricotta. By the way, if you're just now coming in, you've just missed a membership. Sorry. No, she's hunting for memberships. I know. She totally is. All right. It's at this point, it's just funny that Sherry has never been randomly gifted a membership. It's almost like the worst luck ever because it is random. Okay, so we're gonna add mozzarella in here too. Kind of a decent amount. I'd say that's good. And then we're gonna cut up the rest because we will be sprinkling. I want this cheesy too. So, yeah, I know, Coburn. I know that it costs money and I hate it for you, but thank you. It means the world. It really does. Ugh. Because obviously we need cheese for the top, right? We'll do like a mozzarella parm on the top. Greater than bechamel. I mean, Harry, I feel like you could be right. I think I prefer it either way. I just didn't feel like making a bechamel, to be honest. This is just way easier. This is kind of my cheat. So adding cheese into the ricotta it's gonna like melt up a little bit more creamier than rather just be kind of like that grittier taste or grittier kind of situation. I'm so tired. Made with ricotta and parm. Yep, there you go. I feel like I just need to do all of this, unfortunately, for myself. Harry, are you guys celebrating? Is that why you're out of town? Are you celebrating the PhD? If that's the case, congrats again. Oh, so much cheese. But you know, it's like Bree says, it's never enough cheese. We got some Mexican food the other night, the night before Bree's surgery, just because we didn't feel like cooking, we just wanted to chill. And we ordered cheese enchiladas. We ordered a bunch of stuff, but cheese enchiladas with extra cheese. And then when we got home, Bree shredded a bunch of cheddar and melted it over her extra cheese enchiladas. Do what you gotta do, she said. Don't know what to say, Bella. You don't have to say anything. You can just chill. Just hang out. Coburn, I mean, we're gonna get one, that's for sure. We're gonna make ours first. And lasagna that we're making for the neighbors, we're just gonna keep it like raw, so they can bake it or freeze it or do whatever. That's gotta be enough cheese. I just don't know if I can muscle this anymore. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of mozzarella. And we already put some in our ricotta cheese mix. Okay, I gotta get these noodles on because I'm distracted. $12 to 14 minutes. We're gonna have to babysit these a little bit so they don't stick. So, what are you sipping on tonight? I just have a lime seltzer, San Pellegrino. Okay. Maybe I'll move you guys for a minute because my pot is not super big. But these will eventually fit, but I gotta get them like kind of that halfway-ish. I remember making these last year and I sort of had to like bend them a bit. See, there we go. Now they're kind of fitting in there. Okay, but you don't want them to stick, obviously, like all pasta. All right, there we go. I feel a little bit better about that now. All right. I think I'm gonna make 2 or 3 boxes of this. And JC, I'll show you what we got here. Just a San Pellegrino, just a seltzer there. Cordyceps. What is cordyceps? I don't know what that is. You either spelled it wrong or I'm just misinformed on cordyceps. No clue. All right. Need this to boil some more. I bought 3 boxes of lasagna noodles. Getting a juice, nice. Love a good juice. White chicken chili again for dinner. So good. Go Fast. Oh, look at that. Go Fast got a membership. Hell yeah. Awesome. Coburn again, thanks for those. But white chicken chili is great. You know, years ago, Costco used to have a white chicken chili that they sold, like, you know, one of those pre-made things that Costco does. And it was honestly pretty dang good. And I haven't seen it since. It was years ago. So I used to buy it and just take like a cup or 2 at work when I had to go into the office back in the day. Okay, these are going well. In a restaurant biz, they always had a boiling pot going and coriander throw. I know. I wish I had like a giant one if I was making this again, so. Yeah, it was good. I mean, Costco freaking... I feel like a lot of this stuff they make is really good. All right, we're gonna come back over here because I gotta get back to doing this. There we go. Okay, this cheese, I think I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a minute. Oh, and we did have Cane's the other day. After Bree's surgery, she was hungry and she wanted Cane's. I hadn't had Cane's in a while. Cane's is pretty good. For the batches, I know. Plus, if you have fresh pasta or like parboiled pasta, it's so nice to be able to throw it in there and just get it going again. All right, so there we go. Mozzarella, Parmesan, ricotta, and fresh basil. Dang, this is gonna be good. Okay, so once this is mixed up, I'm gonna put this in a bag so we can pipe it in. Like I said, we're gonna make ours first, and then we'll just layer up the one for the neighbors in a aluminum pan. So ours is gonna take a while to bake. Ah, Bella's back. Yeah, of course, Coburn. I mean, we all feel it, so thank you. Yeah. All right, $3.75 on that. I feel like these noodles too, I might just only let them go about 10 minutes. I feel like I don't want them to, I want them to be a little bit al dente because they're gonna bake for a while. All right, so we got those noodles going. We're gonna fill up our bags here. Sorry for the loud noises there. Thanks, Coburn. Yeah, exactly, Coburn. So I'm going to keep it kind of like light-ish with these guys. Or not light-ish, that's dumb. I'm going to use them al dente because they will bake up in the oven pretty nicely. Probably want to do like half and half, right? Since I'm making two. All right, we'll check that on in a second. Okay, about 6 minutes on that. So there's probably about half. I'll make sure I kind of measure these out a little bit. Suck up that tomato sauce. Yeah, and Coburn, last time I made this on a live, I didn't put near enough sauce in. So it was good lasagna, but it was dry. It wasn't like, you know, drippy sauce that you want, that everybody wants. So I learned something, that's for sure. With this fresh basil and the ricotta, damn, it smells so good. See, now the dogs are starting to munder around. Munder, is that a word? I don't think so. Okay. I feel like this is pretty 50-50. I didn't weigh it, but we'll see. Like I said, we're doing this so we can pipe it. Because I don't want to just spread. It'll be so much quicker to pipe this. So look, there we go. That's pretty 50-50 to me. And I don't want to refrigerate this even. I don't want it to be cold. We're almost making ours. Let's go. Okay, a little pre-clean. So once I get that in the oven, we'll make the ones for my neighbor. And then we'll make some garlic bread. Perfect. Well, what I want to do is I got a plan, and I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. It's for the noodles so they don't stick together. I'm thinking if we get another bowl, we can put some water in it, some cold water. It will shock the noodles, and we can keep our hot water going. Lots of lasagna today. Ah, thanks, Madeline. I appreciate you. Cheers. Like I said, if you weren't here earlier, we're still making we're doing brunch tomorrow. Brunch will be pretty awesome. I think. I'm excited for brunch. All right. These noodles have been going. Let's see if I can get this over here. Noodles have been going for about 7 minutes. I think I want to be done with them. That there. Okay. Yeah, I feel like 7 minutes is going to be pretty good for us. Now remember, if you just pull these out, they're going to dry and they're going to stick together. So I'm putting them in cool water. But I don't want to break them. Because I want to save this pasta water too and just add a little bit more and get it boiling again for our next batch, right? Plus, we'll get a good gauge of how many noodles we need for ours by doing this one. I feel like one is enough. One box per lasagna, but we shall see. Again, we're making two. Two lasagnas. Yeah, one box is probably plenty. Ooh, don't break them. Okay, so I'm gonna refill a little bit of water in here. I'm gonna get it back on. Whoa, that's heavy. Okay, back on the heat for bowl number 2. Bowl. This is a pot. Is this the pop-up everyone's talking about? Gosh, I hope not. When are you gonna drop off the food next door? Probably not till later. I mean, I gotta make it first. Pepper flakes to your meat sauce. Oh, like red pepper flakes, Deb? Probably a good idea, but I'm making it for somebody that I don't know their, tolerance level. Bree also doesn't really like red pepper flakes at all. I feel like that's the least heat one that she can handle. So I do love the suggestion, but I think we're gonna leave it out. But again, love the suggestion. Thank you. All right, let's start making ours. Let's start making this lasagna. Where did I put the glass bowls at? I guess we could make ours in aluminum as well. We'd probably make for less cleanup, right? I have extras. Yeah, I bought like a 10-pack of these or 15-pack of these at Costco for like $12. Maybe we will make ours in this, because then I can just kind of toss it, right? It's a little wasteful, but I feel like it's better than trying to clean a dish, especially lasagna when it bakes on all that cheese. Ugh. So yeah, we'll just do it this way. Cooked water should go in cold. Cooked noodles. Yep, they're in cold water right now. Got it. Thank you. I'm gonna spray this because it's gonna need it. Yeah, I understand, Deb. Like I said, I'm just not 100% sure of like other people's, just general tolerances. So again, I love the suggestion and I think it's an absolutely great suggestion, but I'm just gonna leave it out. Okay, the other little half of this on the bottom. And this one will be for Bree and I. I'll bake this one so you guys can see it while we're doing the other one. Okay. I'll be able to here, and like I said, this will be a good gauge of how many noodles we need even, because I don't know. I think last time I made a lasagna I used 2 boxes and it might have been too much. I don't recall. Alright, there we go. Alright, you guys ready for layer number 1? They don't add heat. Yep, so that found out what pop-up issues. Okay. I mean, I just mean pop-up, like, I don't normally go live on these days, so it's like a pop-up live. All right, looks like we're gonna be able to go 3 wide. This is like perfect, this pan. So again, I'm kind of testing out mine and Bree's on this. because I want the one that I make for the neighbors to be like way prettier. Because, you know, I feel like they know things. They're like, this guy's on YouTube, it better be epic looking, you know, stuff like that. So, I need a knife. Let's see, which one has more? This one. We'll save the other one for them. Oh, I thank you, Bella. How long will you be back for? I don't know what you're talking about, Cam. I'll be on for a little while. We gotta make another lasagna here, so. All right, remember, and this is ricotta, parmesan, fresh basil, and mozzarella. So I'm just gonna kind of do dots of it, right? Probably should have done it under the sauce, but that's okay. I'm gonna use this sparingly. Get out of there. So sorry if this looks and sounds tedious, but it kind of is, so. And I don't want to use too much of it because I'd rather have like more layers than not. I'm just trying to, like, again, gauge for the one I'm making for the neighbors. So there we go. That looks okay. So turn that off, turn this off. Okay, the water's re-boiling. We'll put some more noodles in there in a second. All right, let's go. I should probably get a ladle. It'll make it easier. All right, we are cooking. Surfboard doing so good. Sorry I missed you. I made lasagna today. Veggie lasagna, nice. Veggie lasagna sounds delicious. I'm doing a meat lasagna because, I don't know, this is what I decided to make. Sausage lasagna. Let's see. It smells really good. I think we're gonna we'll do a tiny bit of cheese and Parmesan in each layer as well. But I wanna kind of flatten it a tiny, tiny bit. Almost like we're topping a pizza or something. Okay, there we go. So each level, we'll do a tiny bit of Parmesan and a tiny bit of mozzarella. How you doing, babe? Should you be up walking around? Just be careful, don't fall.
Now, will you throw this in the freezer? Don't worry, have a sec. No rush.
Yeah.
No rush.
Okay.
All good.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Again, surfboard, doing so good. Hope you're well. It's a little bit more cheese. All right, I think that's good. I think we're ready for layer number 2. Sorry, big long comment there. What was that one? Shoot, I missed it. Hang on. All right, let's see here. Stepmom used to make really good seafood lasagna back in the day. Oh, that sounds interesting. The white sauce, lived in North Carolina. Fresh seafood. That does sound really good. Veggies, delicious. Got a sausage lasagna. Think it would be better with ground beef. I don't know if it'd be better with ground beef. I feel like when I was growing up, that's how we had it. I feel like we had it ground beef when I was growing up just because it was cheaper. Or, I don't know. It's just how my mom made it. Drink number 2. Does Brie need a beer? No, Cam, I don't think she does because she's taking some painkillers right now, so, you know. Dare, right? You gonna make lasagna tomorrow? That's awesome. You totally should. I just literally went to the store and bought all this stuff and just started going, so I'm really excited. Okay. Another little blop. And see, I don't want to do this too heavy. I don't want this to be like super ricotta heavy, you know? If you like ricotta, double it. If you don't, do it the way I'm doing it. I know they don't like ricotta. It's just, when it's too much, it's too much. Ken, how's it going? Sorry, what'd you say? What'd you put in the... Why can't I see the comments on my iPad? It's annoying. Sorry if I'm missing stuff here. Youngest person here, to be honest. Bella? Yeah, maybe. But that's okay. It's all right. If you like cooking, you just want to hang out, this is a perfect place to do it. You know, this is... I do mark these videos not safe for kids or whatever, but it's not because we're doing anything bad. It's just not content that I'm making with kids in mind, so... But if you like cooking, hang out. And I don't let people talk shit to the chat, so you should be pretty safe. You know? Okay. Layer number 2. I feel like we're going to have enough for 2 more layers, so this is excellent. Oh, Garfield. Yup. Garfield loved lasagna, didn't he? That orange little dude. Made this for Christmas. Used ground beef and sausage. Okay. Ground beef and sausage. I see what you're saying now, surfboard. I'm an idiot. This would be great for Christmas. So good for Christmas. All right, layer number 3. So I feel like this is gonna be 4 layers, which is kind of dope. And I'll start boiling that other noodles here in a second. The water's rolling. Actually, it's maybe 5 layers, which is super cool. Okay. Hunter, did you look up Chicago's? I did, Ken. And it looks like it was like, what is it, ketchup? Oh gosh, I did. They said you can use it on wings. What the hell? It was like, and almost like, maybe like a burger sauce if I recall. It looked good because I feel like it was ketchup. Gosh, something else. But yeah, I did, Ken. I looked it up right after the live. I was sitting on the couch and I was like, oh shit, if I don't look up that brown sauce, I was like, Ken's gonna kill me. Don't kill me, Ken. Please. All right. I think we gotta save enough for about 1 more layer. Okay. Maybe a little guy here, a little bit there. All right. Sauce. Yeah, what else was in it? I forget. So, you're a very nice kid, not really that bothered to talk to. I mean, that's cool, Bill. Like I said, just enjoy, hang out with us, but just know that this is a not for kids stream. So sometimes we don't talk about anything racy or crazy, but it's just, not necessarily for kids. But you're welcome to hang out. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be, look at this. Shoot. A little Parmesan. God, we are nailing this. Okay. Like that. A little bit of mozzarella. Barbecue sauce, ketchup sauce, apple pear. Okay. It's so much cheese. It's unbelievable. But I'm making 2 of these, so bear with me. This first one I'm going to put in the oven for Bree and I. And then the second one is for a neighbor that just had a baby. Thanks, Go Fast. I've used the hard noodles, no boil. I've thought about it, Surfboard, and I think these are technically them too. You could do it if you wanted to. Just something about it kind of, I don't trust it. Like, I know it'll work because it says it works, but I feel like it's going to soak up a lot of the moisture that I don't necessarily want it to soak up. Like, I want this to be saucy rather than dry. And if the noodles pull up, God, I feel like the pan's getting wider. The pan's getting wide. I was like, how are we running out of noodles here? I guess we'll do 1 more layer after this too. Yeah, we got enough. So wait, 1 more. Hang on, let me do some girl math here. All right, we got 2 more layers, so I need to put some more here. By the way, girl math is not a jab. I literally mean it. It's like I got to think about this for a minute, and women are better thinkers, so there we go. Than me, anyways. Okay. This is that balance, though. You got to get enough, but have enough to finish, right? Oh, Arch, I heard that growly, or whatever that was. Archie just like mooed. He just like grumbled. It's pretty funny. Found in Chicago and other places. Yeah, Ken, I was super intrigued by it, for sure. Remember, babe, we looked up that like red, or that sauce? It was like ketchup and that Ken wanted us to look up. And it's interesting that people put it on wings. Like, I was like, okay, that's probably how I'd want to try it. Because I'm not the biggest sauce person, like on burgers or something like that. Like, I kind of want the meat to, sing to me a little bit. Meat doesn't sing. Fixed. I don't know. What did I miss? I'm sorry. Katie, how's it going? All right, what do we need here? Cheese. And then our last layer. And the last layer, we're not going to put any... God, we almost have enough for... I can't even, fit all these noodles. This is nuts. I've definitely bought an extra lasagna thing that we don't need. Okay. All right. Let's go. Last layer. I feel like this is going to be 4 wide. And I'm not worried about a little bit of water that's getting in here. It's just going to steam and help cook all this stuff anyways. So, all right. So here's our last layer. Ready? There we go. All right. Now this layer, we're not going to put any, we're just going to do sauce like as saucy as we can. Not necessarily like the sausage part. And then we're just going to put some cheese on it. We're going to wrap this in foil and bake it. Pizza puff. I made some sometime if it's the same thing we're talking about. You have spicy mayo and it's good. Spicy mayo can be good. I'm just not the biggest mayo person. All right. Doing like this. This is going to be the top. This is where we will add some cheese on the top. But what I might do is bake it like this and add the cheese later. Because we do have more mozzarella. I have a feeling I'm going to need to shred it as well. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to. I was going to save the guns for now, but I feel like I might need to. Okay. So there we go. And I feel like we got enough sauce for the other lasagna. Okay. How does that look? We need to cover this in foil and get it in the oven. And then we're going to shred the rest of the mozzarella. Yeah, I don't want to put any mozzarella on top right now because I want this to bake for a while and then we'll pull the foil off and then do the cheese. I just don't want the cheese to stick to the foil. You know what I'm saying? What you cooking? Lasagna. We're making 2 of them. Jason, how's it going? Sorry if I missed anything. You're back from the last video. Well, Tyler, thank you. That's right. You subbed at the last video, didn't you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. All right, gloves are off. Yeah, lasagna. We're making 2 of them. Army lasagna. Is Army lasagna good? I've never had it. I was never in the Army. I'm sure it's probably pretty good. Or that it feeds an army. Is that what you mean? Probably feeds an army. But yeah. This one's for Brie and I. And I was going to make it a lot smaller. I'm kind of glad I made it big. Because this thing is nuts. Okay. I mean, this has got to weigh 8 to 10 pounds, if I had to guess. Yeah, so the cheese won't burn exactly. I'm going to put the cheese on later. Somebody said bye. Bye, Bella. Yep, I don't want the cheese to burn. I want the cheese on the outsides of everything to get kind of caramelized because that's like the best thing about a lasagna is when it's got like that, the crust. So we're definitely going to cook this for a long time. But there we go. I'm going to put this in the oven. I want to try to seal it a little bit. There we go. I feel like using the aluminum pan on this is the smart move. Glass would be fine. But, all right, there we go. This is going in the oven. We're going to set this for 45 minutes. Oh, it's heavy. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to make our other one. So we got to put those noodles in. Again with the nudes. Could feed an army. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Thank you, Jason. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, Bobby. You're probably the smartest person in the world. You know what they say, only the smartest people in the world come into my live, so you did it. You can spray the foil with Pam. I thought about doing that, Gail. Yeah, like spray the bottom and then lay it on top. I definitely thought about doing that. And maybe I will for theirs, because I'm obviously going to cheese the one that I'm giving away, so thank you, and please remind me to do that. Could also bake for 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, maybe like higher. Yeah, I'm going to go low and slow on this, because the noodles are al dente, so. All right. Turn that up. More noodle time. More nudes. Oh, I'm sure your net worth is nuts, Bobby. You know, the richest people in the world usually come into YouTube Live on Saturdays because they got nothing else going on. So thanks for joining us, Bobby. Everybody bow down. Non-stick foil. I've seen that, Arlene. I actually think I had some one time. Does it work really well? I know. I'm proud of him too, Jason. We all are. Okay. Babe, somebody's like, my net worth is crazy and my IQ is higher than everybody else's. I'm like, sweet.
No one people
say that?
Incorrect for.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my gosh, speaking of IQs. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Remind me to fluff those noodles in a second. Speaking of IQs, though, the other night, I appreciate it, Gail. That means a lot to me. Works perfectly. Perfect. I'll see if I can get some next time. You on tonight or today? Doris, this is a pop-up live today, and Cam Land, how's it going? Or Cam again is on. Never mind. And we're still gonna do brunch tomorrow. We're gonna do a pop-up live for brunch. Or not a pop-up. It'll be normal live for lunch. Brunch. God. That's a lot. Why cooking the sheet? Aren't they already cooked? You mean the noodles? So, I agree, Surfboard. That's exactly why I did it. I mean, Bobby, if you got a bunch of money, just send us a bunch of money in the chat and I will literally hand it out to people. I will mail it to people. I got some envelopes. So you just send us all the money, Bobby. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, brunch tomorrow. Doing eggs Benedict tomorrow for at the normal time. Yeah, normal time tomorrow, not a pop-up. After we make this lasagna, I'm gonna make homemade garlic bread too. So, let's see. God, why can't I see comments? If it's that person again, Doris. Yeah, I didn't know you'd be on. Well, I appreciate it, Doris. It means a lot. Yeah, and again, Doris, this is a pop-up. I decided to make, or Brie and I, we're talking about making a lasagna for one of our neighbors that just had a baby. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. I gotta get these noodles ready and then we'll make it. And theirs, we're not gonna bake theirs. We're just gonna put it in the pan and I'm gonna foil it and put it in the fridge and we're gonna drop it off later. So, oh yeah, the garlic bread's gonna be epic. Yeah, no problem, Cam. Okay, thanks, Bobby. You could probably go somewhere else now. No, it's okay. I got mods in. He's not really doing anything bad. It's just annoying. Yeah, we have mods in. If someone wants to time him out, that'd be cool. Yeah, thanks, Gail. I thought so too. Albert! Oh my gosh, old school Albert. How are you? Alberto, as I like to say. Doing so well. Hope you're well. Be at church tomorrow. All right, well, I just appreciate the support, Doris. No problem. Sherry, how's it going? Oh, Jason. He will start Bobby. Surely can at least match your 5. We don't need to get in a pissing contest with Bobby. But thank you, Jason. I appreciate the support for sure. It's awesome. Thank you. No, man. Again, Jason. Oh, and Jason resubscribed. Thank you for the resubbing and thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. It means a ton. It really does. And you don't have to do it. Nobody does. That's not why I do this. You guys know that. My idea is to get sponsorship money, not your guys' money. It definitely helps, but that's not my goal. Okay, so I sprayed this, and we're literally just waiting. Khaled, how's it going? You didn't have to cook my own lasagna sheet. I know, MC channel, or M channel. M channel? Well, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you a lot. I think these are the no cook time, or boil time too. I just don't want them to soak up all the sauce, though. And I feel like that's what those ones do. So, we're boiling these for a little bit to get them, I'd say like 50 to 75% cooked. And then so when we layer them in here, they're gonna steam and cook and all that stuff. Yeah, thanks, Go Fast. That's a reminder to like and subscribe. Thank you. I do go live 2 times a week. Sundays and Wednesdays. I know today's Saturday. We're doing a pop-up live, doing some good stuff for the neighbors. And then, yeah, I do some shorts every now and again. It's pretty rare that I do shorts anymore. I need to get back on that. I just feel like I don't have a lot of time. But with Bree being down with her foot surgery, maybe I'll have a lot more time. And I can get creative with some dinners and record a couple more lives here and there. So maybe we'll do that. But yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. Hey, Sports Highlights, how's it going? Can you call you Ty? I can, Ty, if I remember. But yes, Ty. Oh, that's okay, Doris. Again, I just like that you come in and say hi when you can. Use them dry, rubbed oil on them. Also use milk for lasagna sauce. And see, that's the thing. If I was doing it dry, I do believe you have to up the like moisture content, right? That would make sense. Did I put out a recipe? Not really, Gail. I'm just kind of winging it, and this seems to be, it's kind of just like a normal lasagna recipe. I feel like. I'm not trying to downplay that. It's literally just Italian sausage, jarred sauce. I took ricotta cheese and I added some fresh basil to it, some Parmesan cheese, and some mozzarella. Mixed it up, and that's kind of our bechamel or the ricotta. And then it's really just lasagna noodles, and just do it in layers and bake it. It's pretty easy. Okay, well, I appreciate you popping back in here and then. Yeah, Gail, she had ankle surgery on Friday, so Avs game starting soon. That might be a good thing to put on. You're going to bounce. All right, Surfboard, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Happy Saturday. Oh, yeah, they're going to be, they already know. I was going to surprise them, but, well, thanks, Gail. It was super easy. Ant-Man, how's it going? Yeah, Avs game would be fun to watch. Can anybody answer me if the Canadians are still mad that we beat them in hockey? I don't know. They're probably still a little bit bummed. Oh, let me get some new gloves. They should have just played for the States. Okay, somebody remind me. After we do this, we need to get on our garlic bread. Where's my gloves? I know I had some gloves. Doing so good, Ant-Man. Ty, kittens last night. Sorry about that. I saw something about kittens. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, Bree's doing much better, but it's only been about 24 hours, so. We're making 2 pans lasagna. Ken, can you get rib tips all over Chicago? For some reason, Kenosha can't find them. That's strange. Can I get rib tips? I'll look next time, or I'll ask. They do have more gold medals. You're correct. I believe. Okay. Found the gloves. All right, these noodles we probably need to pull out. Yep. Let me just kill these noodles really quick, and then we'll get back to building. Okay. We definitely don't need the 3rd box of noodles at all. That was too many. But yeah, 2 pans. Okay, Canada more. You have so much more money. I love that, Bobby. We all love that for you. We can't wait until you actually find something to do with your money and go have a good time instead of being in here on the live. But, you know, you can stay in here, Bobby. We appreciate your hardcore hustle. That's what we all appreciate. All right, that's probably enough noodles. I guess I should pull them all just in case. Oop, that one ripped. We'll use that one last if we need it. I am using metal tongs on delicate pasta, so yes, that is my bad. All right. Okay, let's build. Let's make one more lasagna, and we're gonna make this one extra delicious for them. Okay. Gloves and lasagna time. Jason, thanks for 300 seconds. Ty, yep, my girlfriend went on Facebook. Oh, okay. See, I remembered to say Ty, didn't I? Who am I making this batch for? Jason, so one of our neighbors, longtime friend, I've been in this neighborhood for 5 years. I've known her for a long time. Her and her husband just had a baby last week, I think on like Wednesday, and it was a little bit of a surprise. They didn't know that they were going to be having one quite so soon. I think the baby was a couple weeks early. And so when we were walking the other day, Brie was like, you know, you should make them something. And so I was like, that's a good idea. And I was like, let's make lasagna. I'll do a pop-up live on Saturday. And I'll make a lasagna for us too, so then we will have something to eat. So that's why. So yeah, they're really good peeps. Like I said, they just had we're having a pop-up live. They had a pop-up baby, so. Yeah, I think it was like one of those babies where they give you like 3 or 4 days notice. You know, it was like, oh, by the way, you're gonna have this baby like in a couple days. So we thought making him a nice lasagna would be good. I'm definitely gonna put more of this cheese in this one. But I gotta make sure we have enough for all those layers. Need to make sure we got like Bobby levels of money, you know what I mean? The smartest man in the world is in my life. You know, I don't remember how many of you guys remember this, but a long time ago when I was doing lives, this person used to come in and their name was Elon Musk, and it was just really funny. That they were like pretending, like flexing to be Elon Musk. It was kind of hilarious. Chicago has some great Italian, yep. Sticking to the same plan. Okay. Sorry, somebody put something too. I missed something about Jordan, I think. Sorry. Nick's green because he's a channel member. That's what the green means. Channel member, green means channel member, and blue means moderator. And then regular type just means regular folk. Not that y'all are regular, but you know what I mean. Just a regular viewer. Okay. Oh, it smells so good, Gail. It smells so good. I'm gonna overlap these a little bit here too. Yeah, making lasagna. Whoever came in just said, ooh, we're making lasagna. I'm gonna use this half one right here. That'll be perfect. That one that split, look at that. Pretty perfect there. Nice. That's why you don't throw away your broken lasagnas. Keep them. Keep your broken lasagnas. All right. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out on this Saturday. It's a pop-up, I know that. Hang on. Okay. More cheese. Oh, Leslie, I can't. I'm married to Bree. I'm going to be.
Come on, hitting on you.
No, someone just said, marry me. I said, I can't. I'm getting married to Bree. I can't do 2. I should have made the hole a little bit smaller. But this is working. Remember, we got to be mindful of all of our layers. I might do 1 layer short on theirs just because of the foil, and we're going to put cheese on. So maybe we won't need as much, but we'll definitely make sure that we get as much in here as we can. But it wasn't like Saturday lasagna, though. Like, if you haven't liked the stream just for Saturday lasagna, I feel like you should like it right now. Thanks. Thanks, Gail. I'm trying. Gunnar, he's a super fan. Yeah, exactly. Okay. We are, like I said, running a tiny bit out of sauce. I feel like we'll be okay. We might have to do that trick that somebody said about the watering down a little bit, because we do have 3 jars that we do have extra sauce in, because I was being not so precise. Okay. There we go. All right, a little bit more here. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So we need a little cheese on this one, and we'll do the next layer. Don't forget to spray the foil. Thank you, Gail. I won't, but please remind me again. And I'm being serious, because that's the kind of stuff I can easily forget about. A little bit of cheese again. I'm definitely going to have to grate the rest of that stuff, but that is absolutely fine. Okay, next layer. We're going to go 4 on this one as well, because that pan's getting wider. Her name is Jordan. Are you talking about your girlfriend? I don't know, sometimes I feel like I miss stuff, and then I'm confused. I'm like, oh no, should I know who Jordan is? Okay. See, I think we'll do this layer and then we'll do one more for them, I think. And that'll probably be pretty perfect. Okay. Plus I feel like that warrants the amount of cheese and sauce we have, so. Big blob there. Sorry, I'm focusing. So yeah, we'll do one more layer after this one. Okay. Actually, next layer is going to be the last layer. Sauce-wise. That's the hardest thing to gauge, I feel like. You know? It's tough. See? We're low. Okay, I got a plan. There's always a backup plan. Not always a backup plan, but you should have a backup plan. Okay. We are going to try to do the backup plan. What's up, AJ? How's it going? How can I become a member? Let's say you just have to purchase a membership or somebody has to gift you one. But the gifting one is random, so it's hard to... If somebody gifts a membership, it literally just is random. So that's how you become a member. Okay. All right. Backup plan. So maybe we do one more layer and then we'll just do the sauce on the top. No, we'll have it. We'll stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Yeah, I think a homepage, or you can even just from here. I don't really know. I think there's a $sign you can hit, but and it shows you how to get a membership, I think. Okay. There we go. Some more cheese on here. Do one last layer, and then we'll put some of this sauce on, and we're gonna need more cheese. All right. Perfect. Last layer. Like I said, I'm glad we had some backup sauce. Note to self, if you're making 2 large lasagnas, you need a lot more sauce than you think. Okay. But surprisingly, only 2 boxes of noodles, less than 2 boxes of noodles. We're learning. Pork on the menu tonight. Yeah, I mean, this is, what. By the way, AJ, how's it going? Yeah, there's pork sausage in here, so a little bit. All right, how much? We got 25 minutes left on lasagna before we need to pull it and go 15. Okay, we're good. That smells good. I'm gonna put it in here just for a second and mix it around so it can pick up some of the other flavors that were in here. Okay. Here we go. All right, that's our last layer. We need a little bit more cheese. I will spread this out a bit. So, pork king of flavor. You're not wrong. Cool, how's it going? Cool Hand Mountain Man. I love that. That name is epic. By the way, you're a member. I know you probably got member gifted, but thanks for being a member. It means a lot. All right, that's probably good on sauce, right? We don't want too heavy, but we definitely want to cover in the noodles because, you know, I feel like with lasagna, you kind of get that crispy top on there. Okay, how does that look? We haven't cheesed it, but I feel like it looks really good. Okay. We have made an absolute mess, as always. As always. All right, let me cut up some more cheese. I'm glad I brought more. Okay, here we go. I love that you're back, Congress. Thank you. Or whatever you said. Wait, what did you say, Congress? Oh, hey, how's it going? Cam, I love that you're back. Thank you. Those noodles will drink up that sauce 100%. I agree. Nick, thank you for the rubies. Appreciate you. Thank you, Go Fast. Thank you, Jason. We are trying our best over here. Gotta remember to keep sauce for me, so. Chives on the top? I don't think so. Gail, thank you. Sherry, I've never seen chives on a lasagna, but that could be an Australian thing that I don't know about. Could be amazing, I have no clue. But chives, interesting. Very, very interesting. But no, I'm not gonna put any chives on the top. By the way, happy Sunday, Sherry. Hey, we're actually catching each other on a Sunday. Usually it's my Sunday, your Monday. Garlic bread. I will. Right when we finish this, we're gonna make the garlic bread because it'll be pretty good timing. And we're doing it like homemade good, legit. Looking a bit pretty. I know, I appreciate it, Sherry. Maybe I'll put some, I know how we can make it pretty. And thank you for the suggestion. I got an idea. Okay. All right, so cheese. Okay. I want to save all that, not let any of that go. Okay, here we go. So remember, this is Friends lasagna, not ours. Ours is in the oven. Friends. Okay. But I need this cheese to be for both of ours. That's all the cheese I got left, so we got to be a little bit careful. But lasagna is all about that baked cheese on the top, right? So we don't have a lot. All right. I feel like that's about as good as we can get there. Oh, Aaron, Thunder, thank you for subscribing to the Heat Rays. I appreciate you, Aaron. It really means a lot. The membership. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. All right, a little bit of Parmesan in there. Dump the rest of the Parmesan in mine. But yeah, thank you for the support, Thunder. I appreciate it. First month, too. That's awesome. Thank you. It means a lot. All right, Sherry, here's how we're going to make this pretty. We're going to go through and find the little basils. Or we just go like this. What about we do like... How about we do like that? Does that look pretty? Is that enough? Babe, they had a boy, right?
No, it's a girl.
Oh, a little girl. That's right. Oh, I made the baby in the thingy blue.
That's okay.
It's okay. I'm special. Yeah, it looks great, right? I gotta take pictures really quick. I mean, I feel like we crushed it over here. So, and thank you, Go Fast. Yeah, this is kind of perfect. All right, I gotta get my iPad. And we don't need the gloves anymore because we're not prepping other people food anymore. So we'll just put the top on. Let me grab my iPad. Oh, where is my iPad? I'm excited for lasagna and garlic bread. Love, are you? Good. All right. Absolute mess over here, but pretty good. Take that out of the way here. This is literally like behind the scenes stuff. If you guys want, I do put some stuff on Instagram. I'm this.1.hits on Instagram. We do have a Discord. If you want the Discord, just comment in any other video because I can't come back and see these. Thank you, Sherry. Comment on any other video, Discord, and I'll send you the link afterwards. But now we need to cover this and we're gonna get this in the fridge. But I'm gonna spray it. Remember, we're spraying this one. Where's the spray? Oh, it's around here somewhere. Okay. Thanks, Sherry. Okay. Sprayed this side. There we go down. One last look. It's going away. Curl it up underneath. You want this to steam. And I'll have Bree put a note on here that says 375, 45 minutes uncover for 15. But there we go. There's our lasagna for a baby. How's it going, Skippy? Well, Jason, I appreciate that. I mean, it's just not why we're doing it. I'm not doing this for Instagram. I'm not doing this for the gram. I'm not doing this for YouTube. We just thought it'd be a really nice thing to do for them, and I think they're gonna be happy. Alright, so put this in the fridge. But yeah, this is probably, I mean, this is a good 6 or 7 pounds of lasagna here. Okay, we gotta do garlic bread. This is for the rest of the lasagna. We're gonna clean up just a tiny second. But Skippy, thank you for saying hello. I appreciate you coming in and acknowledging the chat. That's cool. Thank you, thank you. All right, cheese, I'm gonna set this aside. Got leftover cheese, leftover cheese. Okay. Maybe I'll put some of this basil on the top of mine too once we put the cheese in there. I think it'll make it look pretty. I think the bagel, or the basil was definitely the chef's kiss, so thank you, Sherry. I think that'll work out really well. Garlic bread. Yeah, Cam, I just don't have enough cheese. I could put some Parmesan on there, but I don't have enough like mozzarella or anything like that. But that does sound really good. Okay. I think I can get this cooktop thing. Will save me a lot of room if I get it out of here. Okay. Oh yeah, the neighbor's home.
Yay.
Here's my dumbass neighbor again with his stereo system. Like, I don't hate bass. I don't hate a good boom, but like when you just sit there and do it outside, it's a little annoying. Okay, garlic bread. Open the blinds. It's overcast, raining here in Sydney. Dang, Skippy. Hasn't rained here in a while. I'm in Colorado. Alright, I think this is how wide. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to toaster oven this bread, which is fine. So we're gonna use this thing to gauge how wide it is, but I definitely want to cover it because I don't want to clean it up. Walking egg for breakfast. What's a walking egg, Skippy? What is a walking egg? I'm not familiar. Is that like a boiled egg? I don't know. I'm trying to think how you could like handheld an egg. Because we have things here, Skippy, like where I come from, we have a thing called a walking burrito. And that means it's like a handheld in the sense that it's not like wet on the inside, if that makes sense. There's no like gravy in it or salsa, really. It's just like a walking burrito. So just curious if that's kind of what you're talking about there. By the way, whoever invented the snack bags, absolute genius. Make sure you thank your big plastic company, big plastic bag company. I'm thinking of a walking egg for breakfast or a walking taco. Yeah, exactly, Cam. We have walking tacos. That's like in a bag. So, absolutely, Cam. Nailed it. Hopefully Skippy replies because now I'm really curious. Butter. Don't overcook the scrambled eggs, then on toast. Oh, okay, so, okay. Sounds delicious. I know what you mean, kind of like where the eggs are a tiny bit wet and runny a little bit still. I got you. Okay. There we go. It's gonna be a lot. A lot of garlic bread. Will it fit on here? It's not gonna fit. Okay, got an idea. There we go. Now it'll fit, right? Perfect. All right. A little bit of butter. We need to soften this a little bit more. 5 seconds in there. Five seconds. Save this bread for later. Oh, I'm excited for brunch tomorrow. Never made eggs Benedict. It's super easy, go fast. I'll show you. I mean, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is tomorrow. The thing that you need is some sort of like stick blender, like an immersion blender or a blender or something like that, which we have. So, yolk and seasoning blend. Connor, I make my own seasoning blend for the family. Loves it. Which seasoning blend, Ken? Your own or with salmon will go well? I mean, salmon, yeah. I'm just not the biggest. I like salmon. I'm just never gonna order salmon. Like if we're at the dinner, Skippy, and you order salmon, you're like, do you want a bite? I'm like, hell yeah, I want a bite of that. Your own. Okay, Ken, I make my own fajita and taco, so I'm with you. Okay, let's butter this up. I love that you make your own though. That's good. It's a good move. Last time I didn't make my own. We made something. It was tostada night, and I was out of taco sauce, taco seasoning, and somebody had sent some taco seasoning to the P.O. box. So we absolutely used the stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just prefer my own. It's the way to go. Then you know what's in it. You kind of control the sodium if you want. You know, stuff like that. All right, butter. Super healthy bread. Not healthy, I know. Can put it on it. Can I be interested in what's in it then? Because if it's one of those like allspice or all seasoning type things, not allspice, but you know what I mean. I'm very interested. Like Ken's, you should call it like Ken's seasonal. All right, there we go. Butter slathered. This can go. Nope, this is the fridge one now. A little hollandaise, that would be good. Do you have a lemon and all that stuff? Done the quick way. What's the quick way? How do you quick hollandaise? Just curious. Because I feel like hollandaise is kind of quick. Blend my own spices in a coffee grinder. That's awesome. Okay, garlic, salt. Gotta be careful with this stuff. And this is how I had it growing up. I don't know how you do it, but this is how I had it, and it's freaking amazing. And then garlic powder, both. It's salty, it's buttery. It's really good. Now, obviously, you could use fresh earth stuff, but I feel like when you do fresh garlic, it kind of like has some moisture to it, and so it kind of bleeds out a little bit, or gets your toast wet. So I just don't do that. Blender, stick blender. Okay, yeah. Try jerk fish stick. Entertain the fish eaters. I mean, okay. Yeah, there we go. We're just literally just gonna toast this now. But we got about 9 minutes on this lasagna. Maybe we should pull it out and look at it really quick. I think that's a good idea, because we could pull the top now and start baking the cheese on the top. So let's do that. Let me set this aside here. You getting hungry, babe?
Yeah.
I know it's a little early, right? It's a little early for us to have dinner. It's 4:30. We don't normally eat this early, but I feel like on a Saturday, Bree's in recovery. It's probably be a good time to eat. So a little bit. Take a nap. There you go. Have some lasagna, a painkiller, and a nap. How about that?
Exactly.
Vinegar reduction with pepper, corn, and bay leaf. That sounds really good, Skippy. really good. Online shopping, and they gave me 40-pack of fish, Sherry. That's insane. What was I gonna do? We're gonna grab the lasagna out. 40. That's too many fishes. All right. Dogs. Dogs hear me. The dogs hear anything and they start barking. Okay, so this is our lasagna. We put this in, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. Trey, hey Fixa, what's up? How are you, by the way? Fixa said he'd like you to tray lasagna and fall into a diabetic coma. Pretty good. I feel like this needs. Let me see. Oh, I know a trick we can do. But it probably needs to start browning the top. Not really a trick, but you know, let's see what the middle looks like. Yeah, it's only at 122. I want it hotter than that. So we're going back in for a bit. Sorry, just a little teaser there. Hot. The dogs, I know. You know what's funny, we were talking about earlier too, when, watch out dogs? When my dogs bark and somebody's watching the live and then it makes their dogs bark. It's kind of funny. Oh. Okay. That definitely needs a little bit more time. So, by the way, Sherry said, hey, Bree girl. Bree, Sherry had ankle surgery yesterday, so she's on the mend, but she's hurting a little bit, so, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Madeline. I appreciate you. Madeline says, hope you feel better. All right, so we're going to start cleaning up, because all I need, like, probably give that about 10 more minutes. We'll add the rest of this cheese, and we'll be eating. So, but I need to get this. The more I start doing dishes right now, the better. RT and Steve emotes, I love that. Internet shopping too from Walmart. I try not to do too much online shopping for food. Just because I work from home, and so sometimes I really like to go to the grocery store because then it gets me out of the house, you know? Lasagna pan by Chicago Metallic. Check out the triple lasagna. LBI, by the way, how's it going? I have a lasagna pan. It's a cheap one. I feel like it works really well. I didn't use it today because I didn't want to clean it. I just wanted to do this but I'm sure the pan, there's probably some stuff that pan does that helps it like brown in a good way that I didn't really consider, but that's okay. I will look it up though. You gotta say Dawn soap does clean the best. You're right, I love Dawn. You know what? Have Dawn call me. We'll get sponsorship by Dawn. I'll just turn into dishes live. But today, we're doing dishes again. Brought to you by Dawn. Just kidding, that would be boring. Ooh. 3 different types at once, that's insane. Hulk oven gloves at the shop. Brand new for $2, Skippy? Shit. Lucky. Actually, I think the best one, I don't do a lot of thrift store stuff, but I did find a paella pan for $8. And it's a Williams Sonoma paella pan, so that's pretty good. I haven't used it yet. Did Bree end up subscribing to you? I don't know, Sherry. Babe, did you subscribe to Sherry?
Oh, no.
She said, oh, shoot, no. Brittany, how's it going? Wait till you see what we made. Wait until you see. All right. Clean. Kids section, that's nuts. Single serve pizza. Okay, LBI, I need to look that up. Oh, Cam, you subscribed to Sherry? That's awesome. Being on operating tables. Babe, Fix it said, being on an operating table is no reason not to subscribe.
My bad.
True. And hopefully if you're watching this, you are subscribed to me. That would be cool. That would make me happy. I don't think I need too much basil, but we'll stay. Hold on to that for a minute. Oh, nice. I love the community support. The support is great. Sherry's gonna bump up like 5 to 10 subs today. That's awesome. By the way, you know what's crazy too? Is like we've talked a little bit about Chevy and like where Chevy's been. I went to his YouTube the other day because I was gonna see if there was an email or something on there that I could reach out. Chevy has like 98 subs with no videos. Like that's kind of impressive. I feel like it took me forever to get to 100 subs. So the fact that he's got 100 subs and no content, it's pretty cool. So, all right, that is baking nicely. I feel like it's early on this garlic bread. What do you guys think? Why do I have an hour timer that's paused? That's weird. Apple rhubarb pie. I mean, rhubarb pie here is, I've had it before. Fresh dough, you'd be famous. Make real heavy whipping cream. Family favorite. I know, rhubarb's kind of a pain in the ass to make though, isn't it? Is it kind of a pain to deal with? We have to like boil it because it's like really like, I don't know. I don't know. By the way, I need to run the dishwasher tonight to get ready for tomorrow's live. So much lives. Come on, dishes. Can you all fit, please? Yeah, I think you're right, Jason. I'm gonna wait just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. I agree. Sherry, yeah, I haven't put it in the toaster oven yet. We're waiting for the lasagna to get a little bit closer because if I make the garlic bread now, I don't need it like warm, but I just feel like it's a tad early. But yes, we did. You were probably off counting all your new subscribers, weren't you? Oh, by the way, I saw, Sherry, you actually posted a grocery haul. How much was all your groceries? Just curious. Like, I'm just, because I got a visual of what you got. Just curious of what that means in, like, the States, in the USD. If you don't mind sharing that with us. How much you spent on your groceries. Because I bought stuff for lasagna, I bought stuff for the week, and it was $134. Kind of a lot, but it's a couple of 175. Okay, yep. I feel you on that. Ugh. I feel like everybody feels you on that. Yup. Everything's so damn expensive now. But I feel like that's what our parents said. That's what our kids are gonna say. It's a never-ending cycle. What's your favorite basic sandwich? Turkey and cheese. Turkey, lettuce, and cheese. Like Jersey Mike's, number 7 is it? I think it's just it's provolone, turkey, and shredded lettuce. And like to me, there's just something magic about it. It's just so good. Now, do I like ham and all that? Yeah, absolutely. Give me like a good ham and Swiss or ham and something else. Love it, 100%. But we're talking just one basic sandwich: turkey, lettuce, and cheese. Yeah, I know the timer's off. Give me 1 second. All right, we're gonna pull the lasagna and we're gonna cheese it now. Sorry for. Okay, close this. Thank you for letting me clean up a tiny bit. It's actually really helpful. So, Jimmy John's Turkey Tom is. I mean, Jimmy John. I still like tomato that much. Babe, you'd like the Turkey Tom from Jimmy John's, right? Yeah. Yeah. Just turkey and tomato and cheese, I think.
Yeah, I usually get the beach something or whatever.
Beach Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beach Club from there is pretty good. Food prices are insane. Yep. Okay. feel like that extra couple minutes was gonna do something good for us. I can check the middle again. Okay. So yeah, we're getting a little burning on the top, a little browning. Okay. 127, 130 now. So that jumped up. All right, so we are going to put the cheese on here, and we're gonna get this back in the oven. We're gonna get this cheese. I mean, you know, with lasagna, you don't want the cheese necessarily melted. You want it kind of like crispy, right? A little bit. It's got to have like that edge to it a little. Plus, I feel like ChatGPT lied to me. It said 425 or 375. I feel like you should have baked this at 400 to 425. I feel like we'd be a little bit better off. But that's okay. I use ChatGPT a lot. And again, we ran out of cheese. But the one that we made for our friends is going to look better than this, and that is fine with me. I want that one to look better. But let's see here. We'll do a little basil for ourselves so we can look a little fancy, huh? Yeah. There we go. How's that? Fancy basil in the middle. All right, we're gonna bake this. Spray the foil. I don't need to. We're not foiling anymore. We're just ovenings. But yes, thank you for the tip to spray the foil. I need that kind of stuff sometimes. Got these new burger buns, 4-pack for $6. Sherry, are they like brioche or what kind of buns are they? Because we buy something like that here where we do, it's brioche and they got like a nice shine to the top. They're just amazing. I should save this for when we put the foil in the fridge later. Dang, we are good to go, guys. We cleaned up a lot. Let me grab my water. Still got a couple pots. I feel like we can put that garlic bread in right now. Let's do that. Garlic bread. Super simple, super easy. Okay. We're going 5 minutes on the bread, and then we'll check on the thing here in a minute. Brioche, I agree, Nick. And people always talk about the Martin's potato rolls. Never had them, but I've heard they're amazing. I'd love to be able to find Martin's potato rolls around here, but I'm sure I can get them somewhere. I just don't know where. So, kind of a bummer. But those are supposed to be like the best. But I don't know. Never had them. Yeah, Gail, I don't need to just because we're trying to get the top crispy now. But thank you. And I sprayed the foil on the one that we're giving to the neighbors, so we are golden on that. All this cooking, hope you loaded up on the toilet paper. Hell yeah! We go to Costco, fine gentlemen. By the way, if you're not buying your toilet paper from Costco, you should be. You get like 3 times as much for the same amount as the grocery store. Just saying. Yeah, I did remember, Gail, thank you, and it's in the fridge. Actually, Gail, if you popped away, I could show you a picture of what it looked like when we were done. Gourmet tip-top buns. Nice, sir. That was actually my name in middle school, my nickname. Gourmet tip-top buns. True story. No, it's not true. Yeah, I do too, Jason. But seriously, like toilet paper from Costco, you get like, what, a bunch of rolls and it's like $20? Go next time you're at the regular grocery store, just look at the toilet paper and count. There'll be like 9 rolls for like $20. You get like 50 rolls at Costco for that much. Oh yeah, thanks, Gail. Appreciate you. Did have a lot of extra noodles, but I feel like we needed it. So, sorry to waste a little bit of noodles here, Mr. Noodles. All right, well, I appreciate you coming back, Doris. I can be people's last resort for fun. That's fine. Just kidding. Let me make all this work. How do I get all this to fit? Is that gonna fit? Is that gonna fit? Heck yeah, it's gonna fit. When in doubt. What do you like about this year? No commercial, or no commercials, an ass or anything. Sorry, let's see. Yeah, it's like TV with a different show. It can do it's fun and actually talk to people. Yeah, exactly, Doris. That's kind of what's fun. Like, I've had people come in here before and been like, oh, I like how, like, you know, like, into the audience you are, how much, like, responsiveness you are. And that's, yeah, I love doing that, too. Favorite Greek dinner? I don't know. I really do like Mediterranean, but, like, just give me a really solid gyro with some crispy crinkle cut fries. Sounds amazing. I have 150 rolls of toilet paper. I haven't bought any toilet paper the past 6 months. It's still, I mean, Ken, that's, so I don't know if you've ever done this, but like, you know, usually before we make a Costco run, because we don't shop at Costco for like regular stuff like groceries, sometimes, but it's obviously the bulk. And like one time, Brie was like, oh, I think we need paper towels. I'm like, all right, cool. So we got paper towels. Turns out it wasn't paper towels that we needed, it was toilet paper. So we like doubled up on paper towels and then we were short on the other one, so. Well, thanks, Harry. I appreciate you. I feel like the only thing I would do next time, too, with this is maybe get those lasagna noodles that are, like, flat, that don't have the ridges. I like ridges, but I just think it would look cooler if I didn't have it. All right. Let's check on this. Oh, yeah. It's starting to get really good. This is going to be good. And we pretty much cleaned almost everything. Sweet. Also, we can make a mess tomorrow when we do brunch. Eggs Benedict. Make sure you come around back tomorrow. Normal time for the live, by the way, tomorrow. It'll be like, you know, I don't know, what I usually go live, like 3 o'clock on a Sunday? Something like that, 3 o'clock my time. Chicken, oregano, all fresh, lemon and herbs, orzo, rice with wide noodles. Sounds really good. All right, that timer is for the bread. Garlic bread. So let's go pull that out really quick, or we'll go check on it. Oh, now I remember people lining up outside. I know, Jimmy. We talk about that sometimes, Brie and I. All right, bread needs a couple more minutes. Set me a timer for 3 minutes. Thanks, Go Fast. Yeah, we talk about that sometimes, like just how crazy it was. Toast, real light. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just like how crazy it was. Like I remember I used to have to go to Micro Center all the time for work, and I'd have to wait outside of Micro Center. It was like 1 in, 1 out. It was wild. Just a different time. All right, we literally just have a few minutes. You know, you can make yourself a video, make a YouTube video, like you're sending it out. You're really good cooking. They're really good cooking. This is too bad. I can't taste it. Yeah, sorry about that, Doris. The lady of the home is out back chopping firewood. I mean, babe, did you finish chopping firewood yet?
Yep, totally did.
She's done. So I'm doing my job now, fine gentlemen. Making food. Black olives. Come on now. Come on. Kids in your black olives. No, thank you. Yeah, we really don't have anything here. Oh man, it's starting to bubble. It's starting to get so good. I just don't like black olives. I just don't. And I think Brie doesn't like them either because she's traumatized. Because when she was little, her sister used to either get the pizza that she wanted, which was what?
Pepperoni and black olives.
Pepperoni and black olives, or she had to get whatever her brother wanted, which was Hawaiian. because she was the middle child, so she didn't really get to pick. So. No, Swamp, wait. Just give me like 2 minutes and I'll show you. We made lasagna. We made 2 of them, actually. I don't know what that means, gentlemen. I don't like licorice, so. All right, this is close. This is close. Maybe one more toast cycle on that. I feel like we'll be good. Black olive green in between. No. Yeah, Nick, again, we've talked about Hawaiian pizza so many times, and here's my take on it. If you have the right toppings on it, Hawaiian's absolutely fine. Like jalapenos, ham, barbecue sauce pizza with Hawaiian or with pineapple on it, it's good. But like if you're just ordering a cheese with pineapple on it, it's too sweet for me. I don't really want sweet. But if it's like accented on there, sure, it works. So, yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, Doris, it's Hawaiian. And I feel like when I was a kid too, it was like one of those things where it was like, check this thing. Like I feel like when I was a kid, everybody always wanted like a what is it, like a supreme pizza, and I didn't. When I was a kid, I just wanted pepperoni, and so I remember having to like pick off the olives and stuff. Oof. I like hot dogs. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Go fast. All right. There we go. Garlic bread's done. Sweet. Smells fantastic. Garlic bread. Nice and toasty. Yum. Set that off here. Where's the guy that says Bree should be out chopping wood? Is that guy still here? I'm assuming it's a guy. There he is. Yeah, Finger's gentleman still in here. Finger, why don't you subscribe? Came in as a troll, just sub. I've changed so many trolls, just do it. You want to, get it over with. All right, lasagna's so close, you guys. Thank you, Madeline, I appreciate you. Perfect garlic bread. I need a drink. My water. That's good enough. Cool. Fucking delete Excel lines over here like, nope, not invited. Nope, not invited. It smells good. Maybe I should put that over here. There you go. So people come in, they're like, this is just a turd standing here. I'm not gonna watch this shit. Nice bland firewood, bro. Exactly, Harry, right? Bland soup, bland firewood. Jeez. Try troll pizza. Makes you angry and bothers the table. Don't know what that is. Tell us what it is. I'll show you. Ham and pineapple pizza is very popular in Hawaii. Yeah, we have that here too, Skippy. It's just controversial here for no reason. I don't feel like it's like an internet controversy. I don't know why. It just is. People are like, oh, just pineapple. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to fight over it, but I feel like people get really angry. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to tease you, but we're very close. Yeah, if you're leaving, Sherry, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you supporting and hanging out, as always. Remember, tomorrow we're doing brunch. We're going to do Eggs Benedict and home fries. I'm going to make home fries. We'll see how that goes. So, but yeah, we're not done. But yeah, thanks for the support, everybody. I appreciate it. Garlic bread. So good. Trying to think if this is gonna be enough. Since we used an aluminum pan to bake this in, I can't use my big metal spatula, so we're gonna have to use this one. I just hope the noodles are done. That smells good. Shit, I cannot wait. I'll get the dogs in here for a minute. You guys want a Trito? Trito? Yeah, boys. All right, baby Steve, you get one. You see him? There he is. Oh, you dropped it. Arch. You were liking these yesterday, dude. See how picky he was with that? Steve, come here. Arch. There we go. Eggs Benny. Yep. Here you go, Steve. 2 more. Arch, 2 more. Okay. Love it. Bree's never really had it. Home fries. Yeah, I'm gonna try, Madeline. I've never really done it. I think I understand how to do it. So, I'm Mountain Time, Gail. I know you're new. I'm Mountain Time. I live in Colorado, so we're 2 hours behind East Coast. Arlene, she likes it. Babe, you like when I cook?
I love it.
4 p.m. Central. Yeah, so it's 4:54 here. So almost 5 p.m. So close, so close. Just another minute, I promise. We'll get the plates and stuff ready. Babe, I'm just gonna paper plate you if that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, paper plate for Bree. What else could you possibly want with this? You just want some lasagna and some garlic bread, right?
Pretty please.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Go fast. All good. You make chicken pot pie. Bree makes a fantastic chicken pot pie. Maybe next time it's getting like cold and we're gonna have a snowy weekend, maybe we'll make her get on live and do it if she can stand.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
11 a.m. Sunday here. That's right, Skippy. Yeah, and we got Sherry lives in Australia as well, so it's always the next day for her. Okay. I'm not bringing it back just in case, because sometimes you know the lasagna the noodles can be a little. I'll let the dogs out really quick.
Yeah.
It's not the best place for it. You guys gotta go potty? You go potty? No barking, okay? Yeah, right. Go. Leave the door open for a few.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we're gonna have to adjust this temperature and time for the neighbors on theirs. But if you wouldn't mind later too, writing a note and we can stick it to the top.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. But Doris, I do love a good chicken pot pie. Actually, let's cut this up while we're waiting. 1 more minute here. All right. All right. Six p.m. Central. Yep, that's true. I don't know why I fact checked that, but that's true. Oh, this garlic bread too, you guys. Look at that. So simple. So good. Delicious. All right, lasagna. Promise it just needs like another minute. Oops. Nick, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pull it. I feel like if it's not fully done, that's on me. I know it's done. I just want it to look pretty. Play lasagna music. I don't know what lasagna music is. It's really good. What the hell is lasagna music? Because I can Alexa play lasagna music and then she starts jamming out. want you guys to wait any longer. There you go. There's your lasagna. How's that look? I'll hold it up in a second. Oh, man. Okay. It's hot. Really hot. But I mean, that wasn't too hard, right? Like, if you weren't bullshitting like me, you could have had this done in like half the time. But yeah, there we go. Full. I mean, that's got to weigh at least 6 or 7 pounds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let this chill for just a minute. So, your dessert called trifle. Yeah, I have, a long time ago though. Whenever we do lasagna, I play Weird Al's lasagna parody of La Bamba. All right. I just don't want to get a copyright infringement, but that's pretty funny. That is actually really funny, Harry. Maybe I'll put that on later. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go run the trash out because this needs to sit at least for a minute, I feel like. Let's check the middle. Yeah, I mean, it's 160 degrees. So, yep. Let me see if that feels nice and tender. Oh yeah, it's good to go. Lasagna is very good for that. You are correct. I feel like there's some level of lava inside of there. So I'm gonna go take the trash out really quick and then we'll make some food. We'll make Brie a plate, we'll make me a plate, and then we'll call it, I guess. Watch out, dogs. See, look, I always have a paper bag off to the side and I put all my trash in it when I'm cooking, and you can just take it right out. Makes it way easier. Dad tip. So burny. I like the little basil on top. I feel like that looks good too. Babe, do you like a side piece or more like a middle piece? Does it matter?
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter. Corner's the best, I think. But, well, there's 4 corners.
Honestly, I'm fine with middle. I don't care.
Oh yeah. It's tender. These noodles are totally done. I don't even know why I'm cutting this much. There's no way Bree's gonna be able to eat this much. But thank you, Harry. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody. Nice and cheesy too. Oh my gosh. Archie's over here. I feel like a little bit more cheese on the top would have been epic, but when I made 2 of them, so I kind of had to stretch the cheese out there. All right, let's see if we can scoop this out without making a damn mess. Corners are the best, I agree. This one's not super crunchy, I don't feel like, because I should have left it in for probably about 10 more minutes. I should have baked it a little bit higher, but it's gonna be really good, so. Ooh. There's no way Bree's eating all this. There's no way. I know her too well. Look at that. It's just like lavaing. Look at that, garlic bread. Like the middle's just absolutely pouring out. There we go. This looks like a Sunday dinner, but it's not, it's Saturday. I know, I was being careful, Gail. I was like trying to like, yeah. So simple, everyone loves it, but needs cream sherry in it. We don't cook with that up here, Skippy. Yeah, not sure what that is. I brought you everything, right? I hope it's good. I'm sure it'll be good. Best cooking pot. I don't know. I have what I have, but I don't know what the best is. Ooh, it's so hot, you guys. I gotta be careful. I think I'm gonna cut this one. Cut all the way through there. Don't cut through the thingy, right? Oh man. There's so much lasagna. Like there's no way we're gonna get through all this. Even in a day of leftovers. Oh. It slid on me. It slid. Whew. Hot. There we go. Okay, there's mine. Delicious. You should go fast. That's exactly why I do this. Low base alcohol, okay. I mean, that's really why I do the YouTube stuff. It's like fun and like, I don't know, inspiring. Like if you have the time, you should make this for dinner. It's so easy and great to freeze, 100%. Cooking pot for your lasagna. Oh, I just ordered a pan off of Amazon a while ago. I don't know, I have one. It's mine, right, Skip? It's this one. I normally would have done my lasagna in this, but I just did it in that one. All right. Babe, have you tried it yet?
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's super hot though.
Very hot, I'm assuming. I feel like the ricotta business we did was good. Because it looks like creamy. It doesn't look like big chunks of ricotta.
Mm-hmm.
All right, babe said it's really hot, so. That was so good. Oh man. It's delicious. Not just saying that. It's really good. This is definitely gonna be leftovers on Monday.
Oh yeah.
The reason why I say Monday is because, you know, we're doing the breakfast live tomorrow, or brunch. It's very good. And it's hot, but it's not like rocket hot, but it's so good. Thank you, Madeline. Yeah. You know how much better this is going to be tomorrow? This has got that like spaghetti vibe to it. This, when everything like sits up in the fridge and then you reheat this, it's going to be so good. Lasagna means cooking pot. Oh, I didn't know that. You guys, it's delicious. Wow. But there's no way we can eat all this. I might actually text some of our neighbors later, different neighbors, and be like, you guys want like a to-go, a little bit of lasagna? Because this is a lot.
You remember I need easy meals all week, right?
You said easy meals all week?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Or like lunch. Because I can't really.
That's true. You can't really do much.
Yeah.
So good. I agree, Nick. I agree. Dang, this is so good. And I pretty much cleaned everything up. I'm kind of proud of myself because we had to wait on this lasagna. I realistically think this should have cooked for probably about 10 more minutes. That doesn't have anything to do with the noodles. I feel like it just needed like more crust, you know, like that lasagna. Skippy, I haven't. I'm going full fat kid tonight. This is really good. Noah, how are you? It's been a while. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better lasagna. Maybe there's ones out there that are like a little bit more delicate or something, but so good. Well, I appreciate it, Gail. What?
It's a compliment.
What?
What I'm about to say is a compliment to me, this tastes like Stouffer's lasagna.
Stouffer's
That's
lasagna.
my favorite lasagna.
And that is really good. Especially back in the day, Stouffer's was like the best.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Brie likes it. It's got that old school mom heated it up in the oven vibe to it. What do you think of the bread too? It's pretty good?
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Good, I'm glad you like it. God, this is delicious, guys. I wish I could send one of these to somebody. That's a big bite, but we'll make it happen. Yeah, no, it's been a while. I hope you're well. Saved it. Gotta keep that. Man, that garlic bread is just, it's so easy and so good. Thank you, Bailey. Straight from the barbecue salad and potato bake. Need to. Bite for everybody. It'll be fun. Again, you guys, this is easy. Like, look how long this would last you, too. Like, this is a whole week's worth of food, easily. And if you had a family, this is 3 days worth of food. Like, you know, like little kids, you could easily feed them this. They'd be like, hell yeah, this is good. I hope your kids aren't like, hell yeah, but mine would be like, hell yeah. I don't know about if he would like, I bet he would like this. You think Tucker would like this?
No idea.
No clue. How long have you been live for? Oh, way long time. You guys, I think we're gonna call it. I agree, Fix It, until it doesn't, right? Where's the peak? Day 6? 5? So, again, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's just another way. It's a little bit more personal on Instagram. But it's this.1.hits. We have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, just comment in any other video that I have, say Discord, and I'll send you the link after this. Ken, good night to you as well. Thanks for coming in. I always appreciate it. Harry, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. I'll do what your shirt says, but I have been for a year. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate the sub. It means a lot, you guys. Subs have slowed down a lot lately. That's generally my fault because I don't put out any shorts really anymore, so I need to pick up on that. But yeah, I just appreciate the support. Coburn in here earlier, gift and memberships. Jason with the donation. Go Fast with some rubies and everything. I just appreciate you guys. You know, it's never what I ask for, but it's always appreciated. So thank you. Of course, yeah. Tomorrow we'll do some brunch. Eggs Benedict. That's gonna be a fun one. So if you've never made hollandaise, it's the easiest thing you can make. It seems way more intimidating than it should be. But yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys. I'm out. Go Fast. Again, thank you for the rubies. Absolutely epic. Thank you. Thank you, Noah, you too. Try not to be a stranger, but I understand life happens, so it's good to see you again. Well, thanks, Fixa. I'll post maybe a picture or two on Insta later or something, but... Oh, and check the Insta later. Fixa, we watched a movie last night called Pain Hustlers on Netflix. It's good. It's really good. So that's my movie tip of the weekend. If you have nothing to watch tonight, watch Pain Hustlers on Netflix. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Love you guys. I'm out.